Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and if you picked up this set, the Batcave set, you got it for about 30 bucks when it was on, well, on the regular price. Right now you can get it for 25 bucks on Amazon, but this is what you get. You get a lot of empty plastic. It's really nice for the money because it's meant as a play set for kids. It's really not meant for the collector, except we are those kids that grew up with this. However, if all you do is set it up like this is what you're going to have. A bunch of static plastic. And it really doesn't say much unless you light it correctly. Like this. So let's take a few steps back, rewind this, and go back to the beginning to show you how I got there. Again, if you set it all up, and you turn this around, you find out you've got empty plastic. That's all these are. These are shells of plastic with decals on the front. Every single one of these. That's why it's so inexpensive. Oh, look at that. There's the actual fishing weight in there to keep it down. And that's what I did to a lot of those that have the actual lighting in them. But if you're wondering what lights I used, well, I just went on Amazon. I did a search for miniature LEDs. And that's what I put in here. They're very inexpensive. A set of 25 for about 10 bucks. You can't go wrong with that. You got multicolored lights, white, and you've got orange, well, yellow. This is what it looks like on the inside, and as you can tell, there's that fishing weight at the bottom. Let me bring it up close to you. There's a coin cell that powers this. Unfortunately, the coin cell cannot handle that many lights. And there's that board that I used earlier on the other two projects, the Batcycle and the Bat Raptor. Now, the nice thing about the decals is that they let you see where you could possibly have those lights. In this case, you can actually take a drill and drill out just those areas where you want those lights to flash or to pop some color. Turn around on the back, same thing. It's a mess of wires. That got that board, the 4506, a rechargeable board. You got a fishing weight at the bottom, the coin cell at the top, and then you just kind of decide where you want your lights to be. And because there's two of each, you can configure each one differently. Now, if you don't remember what that board looks like up close, this is what it is. The 4506 recharge board USB-C for LiPo batteries. And because it does recharge your battery, you could run it on hours on end. This one in particular has a 1200 milliamp battery. Those coin cell batteries are usually only 150 to 210 milliamps, so they only run a few hours and they can only run a few lights at a time. Now, if you run it like this, you got to make sure you put in a resistor so you don't burn out those 3-volt LEDs. And this one's got a quick connect so you can swap it out easily for a smaller or a larger battery. It's all up to you. But the nice thing about making these independently is you can put them into any diorama, either all together or just one single unit. Now, I did light up the unit that's behind them, that orange tower. It's hard to see it here, so I darkened down the camera so you can see the lights. You can probably see it better in the beginning clip. However, I'm going to leave you now with some video of me playing with this setup. And yes, somebody did ask me if I had a Superman hush to work on. And yes, I do. It's already sold. It's a commission. But nevertheless, this is what it looks like altogether. And you can decide for yourself if this is something you want to do with your setup. If you like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, keep customizing. We'll see you here next time.